Thinking that it's too late is the single thought that will prevent you from ever achieving anything worthwhile. The truth is, it would have been better if you started yesterday. Or last week. Or last year. But you didn't. And you're now living the consequence of your previous inaction. But the question is, what are you going to do moving forward? Are you going to let your previous inaction define you, or will you buck the trend and redefine yourself starting today? I'm speaking from experience when I say this, but when you adopt a mindset of proactivity, that it's never too late, the world instantly becomes your oyster. All the things I aspired to reach proficiency in suddenly became obtainable. All of my desires suddenly became achievable. For example, something like playing the piano. I started playing at the age of 20. Am I going to become a professional pianist? Certainly not. But can I attain a level of proficiency that gives me daily satisfaction? Absolutely. I absolutely can. And the sooner I start, the sooner I'll reach this desired level of expertise. People make the mistake of having wants and goals, but also possessing prohibiting reservations on reaching them. This is a fancy way of saying people make excuses. At some point, everyone is a victim of making excuses, even me. For example, this could be something I know I want to start, and that I even know I will start at some point in the future. But I keep making excuses not to do it. I keep pushing the initial step down the road, feeding myself lies to justify my inaction. You have to change your perspective in these particular situations. Ask yourself, if I'm going to do it eventually, then why would I not start now? Why would I not give myself the most time to grow and learn? Why would I not give myself the best chance to succeed? Making excuses will keep pushing you down the same cycle until it gets to the point where it actually does become too late. Until it gets to the point where it really is impossible for you to attain proficiency. Excuses sap tomorrow's potential. They keep you in a vicious cycle of complacency and stagnation. Thinking that it's too late is a habit. It's a practice. It's something you've done so much that it simply becomes your reaction to life circumstances. And this habit is keeping you from doing anything worthwhile with your life. Instead of breaking the mold and becoming your own unique individual, you choose to remain on the path you currently travel. The path which you know leads you to none of your desires. And yet you still pursue it. Maybe it's a career or education you're not interested in, maybe it's a girl you don't really like, or maybe it's a status to show off to people you don't care much for. Whatever it is, you choose to remain on the path you've traveled for so long because in your mind, it's too late for anything else. Well, if you're content with what you've currently got in life, keep telling yourself that. It's a surefire path to what you've already got. If you keep living the same daily routine, how can you expect anything in your life to change? How can you expect external results if you don't change anything about the internal? The key to initiating change is to first accept that yes, you're late. But also to understand that being late is okay as long as you start now. That it is indeed possible to make up for any potential time lost due to making excuses. That as long as you have the desire to achieve something, it'll be entirely within your grasp. That if you adopt a growth mindset, you can do anything you set your mind to. Any worthwhile endeavor takes time to achieve, so give yourself the best shot at success and start now.